But alright, let's kick off this Nintendo Direct mini. It's the partner showcase. It is today. That's when it happened. So, we're all just going to enjoy. Let's see what happens here. I genuinely don't know what to expect. And then also, too, once we're done the Nintendo Direct mini, then we'll head back into V-Rising, because I need to do some stuff there. Also, Overwatch 2 is back out, but beta access is not as easy to get as it was last time, because they're testing it on, like, consoles. And so if you signed up for the Overwatch 2 beta, no, I did not get into it yet. You have, like, I read that they're giving priority to Xbox and PlayStation and Switch players, because they want to be able to test those systems first, and then are going to start rolling it back into the, what do you call it? The PC pool as well. How the fuck are you getting these accounts into it? Let me just double check. But I did sign up for it. Yeah, no, I don't have access to it, so. The fuck? Regardless, when it comes around, it'll come around, but let's go wait my turn. It's fine. Okay, here we go. Nintendo Direct. Let's do this. I really don't know what to expect here. Oh yeah, well you can pay for it too, but I'm not going to pay for it. Wow. I love the Nintendo graphics, actually. Yeah.
When mankind is consumed by darkness, and the land
is
falls
this
into
triangle
chaos,
strategy too?
the archdemon of the abyss shall rise from the earth.
Well, no, this is Capcom, not
They
Square.
come rushing here in a desperate attempt to survive. Both beast and man have more in common than they think.
Oh shit, okay, wait, there's actual good graphics in this. Monster Hunter Tactics. Imagine that. Oh, it actually is Monster Hunter. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Yes, this makes a lot of sense. Because Monster Hunter is a Capcom property, I forgot about that. Is this an expansion off of the old, like the one that's already out, then? Oh god. Should just become a Monster Hunter streamer? Oh, but it is.
Wandering flames shall feed the beast and return to darkness.
Because if I'm not mistaken, Monster Hunter Rise, I think that was the name of it. They put that on PC as well.
Wandering flames.
But if they're making an expansion and showcasing it on the Nintendo Direct, I wonder if this is going to be like first on Switch and then come to PC later. This trailer took a weird turn. Yeah.
Out on a hunt for my favorite cube.
Remember what you're fighting for. No dilly-dallying from you.
Ah, yes. My favorite weapon in Monster Hunter. The machine gun. The dragon didn't even stand a chance.
Here it comes. Fear my strength. This is for my fellow hunters.
Hey guys, this might be a very ignorant question. Is there a story in Monster Hunter? Or is it just like, ah yes, we must hunt the monsters and get myself nice gear? I know that's the point of the game, but like, is there a plot at all? Or did they just kind of give up with the plot and we're like, let's be honest. Oh, okay, so there's a story. There's an attempt there. Unskippable cutscenes? Oh no! Seething Basil Goose. Basil Goose? Oh, there we go. So there's free updates. It's the August update, fall, and then winter. The Haunt the Monster. What about the Haunting Monster? Oh shit, what if they took a very Halloween approach to Monster Hunter Rise? Sunbreak, massive expansion coming June 30th. Oh, and they have a new demo for it. Wait, June 30th is in 2 days.
Hello, everyone.
Hi.
Welcome to today's Nintendo Direct Mini Partner Showcase. In this presentation, we'll be focusing on Nintendo Switch games launching this year from our publishing and development partners.
Cool.
Okay, let's get into the headlines.
Let's see it.
The battle to reclaim Earth begins.
That's a little bit dramatic. Wait,
The year is
Nier Automata?
5012 AD. Machine life forms have overwhelmed the planet, causing the collapse of civilization and forcing humans to take refuge on the moon.
they're bringing Nier Automata to fucking Switch?
With an android squad called Yorha, the humans are prepared
Oh,
to
shit.
stand against these machine life form invaders.
Yo, let's give some kids some existential crises about the state of mankind.
2B and a scanner android 9S are two key members of this squad.
So Nier Automata, honestly, really good game. Really good game.
Machine life forms in conflict with androids.
But I have some complaints with Nier.
What will come of this bloodless battle?
And it's because you have to play through the story a number of times to actually get the true ending. And that's part of the design, and I don't think that you should have to do that. Like, you have to get through the first, like, 10 hours, which is kind of a drag, until it gets really interesting and cool.
Exclusive to the Nintendo Switch version will also be available at launch.
Oh.
Reclaim Earth in Nier Automata.
Well, we're gonna reclaim something.
Launching on the Nintendo Switch system
October
October
6th.
6th.
Yeah.
Pre-orders begin
Like,
today.
the
on Nintendo
barrier to
eShop.
entry in order for it to actually become a good game was too damn high for Nier Automata. And I heard that there was a similar problem in Replicant as well. Yeah. That was my biggest complaint with it. Very good game. Ooh, Burger Mystery. I'm intrigued. A Palace of Memories. Wait a second. Is this fucking Deadly
To
Premonition?
immerse yourself in
Okay, thank God.
surreal riddles and a chilling story in this modern take on puzzle adventure games.
Whoa. It seems like there's like Resident Evil inspiration in this.
Solve the enigma
Oh, shit.
of Lorelei and the Laser Eyes, launching first for consoles
He used
on
Rendezvous
Nintendo
as
Switch
chamber.
next year. Familiar faces are
It's so
making a
jarring when they go
splash
from a
in
very
these
dark
games.
thing to like this upbeat Nintendo music. Oh shit, Bomberman!
A new Bomberman game is coming to Nintendo Switch. This time, a bombastic new mode called Castle Mode enters the fray. A team of up to 15 players must blast their way to treasure chests, while one defending
Bomberman
player
Battle
tries to
Royale?
hold them off. Set up your defense wisely to blow away opponents, literally. You can also create and share your own battle stages. Have a blast when Super Bomberman R2 launches on Nintendo Switch next year. 10 Mega Man Battle Network games originally
This I saw.
released on the Game Boy Advance system are coming to Nintendo Switch.
Dude.
Control Mega Man in grid-based combat and use battle chips to gain devastating
The Mega Man
abilities.
Battle Network series
This
is
collection
honestly one of the
includes
most
a gallery with over
underrated
1,000
Game Boy Advance
illustrations
series to
and a
exist.
music
It's
mode
so
containing
good.
over 150 songs from across the series. Mega Man Battle Network Legacy Collection launches on Nintendo Switch next year. The full collection will also be digitally available as Volume 1 and Volume 2, each sold separately. A remake of
The
Pac-Man
WWW World
is
Wide
coming
Web.
soon.
Wait, they're making a
Pac-Man's
3D
family has
Pac-Man
been
game?
kidnapped.
No shot.
To rescue them, he sets off for Ghost Island. Eating dots isn't all you can do here. Trounce enemies with pack dots, the rev roll, the butt bounce, and a giant Pac-Man? From high-speed chases to galactic escapades, you'll
What?
explore all sorts of zany levels. Save the Pac-Fam in Pac-Man World Repack, launching on Nintendo Switch August 26th.
Pac-Man's back, everybody.
Two unlikely
Pac-Man's
friends.
back.
One incredible journey.
Yeah, pretty much.
A fawn and a wolf cub must work together to find a way home across the snowy wilderness in the handcrafted world of Blanc.
Ooh.
In this emotional adventure, these unlikely friends must coordinate and use their individual strengths to solve environmental puzzles and navigate through the frigid wilds.
This actually looks really neat.
Blanc is a completely text-free story with local and online co-op play.
Oh, it's kind of like Journey.
So all players can enjoy it.
Oh no, I'm not ready for the fields. I'm not ready for the fields. I'm seeing this wildlife on July 5th, not today. Blanc.
Launching as a console exclusive on Nintendo Switch, February 2023.
Yeah, there's gonna be no voice chat there.
Arr! A swashbuckling adventure returns.
Dude, being a narrator for these fucking events must be so much fun.
Pirating is in my blood,
Arr!
like adrenaline or stale grog. I've been in enough scraps to fill a dozen scrapbooks. I've got stories about ships, fights, love, treasure, betrayal, and root beer. But
Wow,
how
root beer.
about one that has all of the above?
Was root beer
My
around
name
when the
is
pirates were around?
Guybrush
I don't think so.
And this is a story about the time I finally found the secret of Monkey Island.
Oh shit, Monkey Island!
Guybrush Threepwood.
Wow. I haven't heard of this franchise since I was in like grade 9 and 10. And it looked very different back then too. Hey, Sanchu. Happy Tuesday. Return to Monkey Island. Holy shit. I remember seeing previews for this game. I want to say on like GameCube. So like
Monkey
this is
Around in Return to Monkey
That
Island.
is like a
launching
long
first
time ago.
For consoles on Nintendo Switch this year. Next, we have some news about a game that was announced last June.
Oh?
Please take a look.
Uh-oh. Is it good news or bad news?
Mario and the Rabbids
Oh, okay.
blast off for a galactic adventure in the latest Mario plus Rabbids game. Space is in a universe of trouble when otherworldly enemies suddenly appear. Their goal? Take the energy possessed by Sparks, these mysterious creatures.
Wait, they
Now,
just
our
turned
heroes must
the fucking
set out
stars
to
into
save them.
rapids.
A new adventure of epic proportions awaits.
To be fair, I did hear
Initiate a
actually that this
turn-based
game was
battle
really
when you
good.
encounter an enemy.
Or like the Mario and Rabbids. It's an
Before we
XCOM
begin,
style.
here's something you ought to know. You can freely move around the battlefield as much as you'd like within your character's range before using their weapon. Pretty neat, huh?
Oh, that's a pretty good thing, because before it was
Let's
very
start
like
with Mario.
grid-based, I believe.
3 enemies are in the way, so let's dash into one of them.
You can see the cover system.
Now select Rabbid
You're not just shooting
Rosalina. And have
Rabbid
her dash
Rosalina.
into another.
You're not shooting aliens this time. You're shooting
Next,
Rabbids.
Luigi. One more dash, and now Disruptor time! By using a dash first, then the weapon, 3 enemies were wiped out. With that, his turn is over. Back to Mario. Let's take out the other 2. Pew pew! That concludes his turn.
Okay, you didn't need to say pew pew.
Last but not least, Rabbid Rosalina. Team up with an ally and jump! Get positioned, then finish off with the Kaboomer. Okay, our turn's over.
Kaboomer, I hardly know her.
And now, the enemy attacks. Be sure to take cover, and you might be safe. If you don't, it won't be pretty.
Nick, you're right.
All right.
No, you gotta take the
floor
fancy
again.
helicopter.
Dash toward the bomb. And if you chuck it over, boom! That'll do it.
Dun, 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 dun.
The key to victory is how
Oh,
you
shit.
assemble your team and navigate around the battlefield.
I do like it though, because then they're trying to push
Is
for a
that
little bit
Bowser?
more.
And he's joining the team?
Well, I mean, yeah, they're
Mario
dealing
plus
with
Rabbids
they're
sparks
dealing with
above
a
Rocket Science
space
and Nintendo
threat.
Switch
Like,
system October
of course
20th.
Bowser's gonna help
Pre-orders
out.
begin today on Nintendo eShop.
Bow's
Check out
RPG.
Ubisoft's special showcase tomorrow for more details.
There's a
about Mario
Ubisoft
plus
special
Rabbids
showcase tomorrow? I
Sparks of
think
Hope.
I know what we're doing tomorrow then on stream. Wait, Nick, that's you!
We hope you're looking forward to the chaotic adventures of Mario and the Rabbids. Let's
Am I
take
just
a
gonna
look at
become
more
like
headlines.
a gaming news reaction?
There's something for everyone on Nintendo Switch.
Oh shit, wait, I didn't realize that
During
you
a
left
storm,
Ubisoft.
young alchemist Noah crash lands in ancient ruins.
Wait, this is Square,
The
isn't it?
layout of these multi-layered
Psy
ruins
Games,
changes
just-
every time you
It
enter
looks
them.
like
Recruit allies called
the same like
Lilliputists to
chibi style that a
challenge
lot of
enemies
the
lurking
Final
around
Fantasy
every
remakes
corner.
on like
String
3DS.
together combos
looked
and
like.
perform powerful elemental attacks to defeat foes. Little Noah, Scion of Paradise, launches on Nintendo Switch.
Like
later
the Final
today.
Fantasy 3 remake on Nintendo DS looks very similar art style to that, so that's why I thought it was that.
In
Oh,
the
great.
management sim Railgrade, you'll build railway systems to efficiently transport cargo and help restore economic prosperity.
Oh my
to
god,
industrial
I can
colonies.
see already. Just
Complete
really
various
getting into
tasks
this
to
game.
Prepare each shipment
But
before
you
it's
guys have
delivered to its
seen
destination.
how I build
Your
houses
strategies will change based
or
on
castles in
various
this
factors,
case.
like
So maybe
the
I
number
should
and
stay away
length of
from this
trains to
game.
run, which resources to acquire, and how to transport cargo from point A to point B. Railgrade steamrolls onto Nintendo Switch this fall.
I think it could be fun though.
Join aspiring game creator Kenta in
I
a
need
hand-drawn
lunch.
adventure to save the world in his latest creation, The Legend of Right. Taking place in Kenta's notebook, this RPG spans over 200 pages, where you must
I like the
draw,
art style of this.
erase, solve puzzles, and even consult your handy calculator.
But
Discover a new way to play every time you turn the page. RPG Time, The Legend of Right, unfolds onto Nintendo Switch August 18th.
Huh.
Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop. Spin Dash
Oh,
into
shit.
a new zone.
more Sonic news.
Sonic's latest action adventure kicks off on the vibrant Starfall Islands, home to a mysterious civilization. Here,
I'm so worried
you
they're
can
gonna
freely
goof this.
dash through a vast open zone, taking full advantage of Sonic's speedy skills.
It looks like Breath of the Wild meets Death Stranding.
Lock on and attack enemies standing in your way. Chain together attacks to trigger combos and rack up damage.
Wait, you can punch and kick?
With good timing, you can even deflect enemy attacks. Acquire skills to bolster Sonic's arsenal of moves. You can also enter a special zone called cyberspace.
What?
Take on challenges at supersonic
You can plug
speeds
into the Matrix?
and grab keys to progress.
Oh. That'll be good then, because I think that those dungeons will help like keep a lot of the core Sonic
awaits
elements
Sonic
while
on these
exploring this open
strange
world,
islands?
which could be good.
Sonic Frontiers dashes onto
Oh,
Nintendo
on
Switch
holiday.
this holiday.
I'm a little worried about it. I'm scared that they're gonna goof it. Everybody's
Live
trying to make the new
magically
Breath of the
alongside
Wild, and
your
as a
Disney
result,
and
like,
Pixar friends.
you know. Oh shit, it's Mickey
Dreamlight
Mouse.
Valley was once an idyllic land where Disney and Pixar characters lived in harmony until the forgetting turned this dream into a nightmare. Now, it's up to you to help these iconic residents recover their lost memories.
Kingdom Hearts
and
5
reveal the
confirmed.
secrets that led you here. Bring the magic back to Dreamlight Valley in this mesmerizing life simulation adventure.
Oh, it's The
Explore
Sims,
this
except
land's
Disney.
many diverse realms and forge lasting friendships with heroes and villains alike. Everyone you meet will have personal stories to discover and adventures to complete. Help them out by exploring, giving them gifts, and performing other fun activities. In this world, you can be whoever you dream yourself to be. Disney Dreamlight Valley.
I don't know how a game
launches
like that
on
can have
Nintendo
story,
Switch
though, you
September
know? Like-
6th as an early access title.
You're just building a Disney village. Oh.
Take these adventures with you on the go. Live Alive is coming alive on July 22nd. Multiple stories featuring different protagonists, time periods, and gameplay await. Now in HD 2D. A demo with the start of 3 chapters: Imperial China, Twilight of Edo Japan, and The Distant Future.
Whoa.
Will be available on Nintendo eShop later today. save
Oh,
data from
shit.
the demo can be transferred to the full game once purchased. Doraemon, Nobi, and
Oh,
their
shit.
friends land on an unknown planet and decide to help a new friend fulfill his dreams by farming. Plow the fields.
Wait,
harvest
is this
crops,
just
and
started
tend
with
to the
Doraemon?
animals. You can even use Doraemon's secret gadgets to farm in a flash. Relax by living with friends, eating delicious meals, and fishing. And with local play, you and a pal can build a ranch together.
Well, that's no fair. Whoever gets to be Doraemon can
Story
literally
of
just do
Seasons,
anything.
Friends of the Great Kingdom
In canon,
launches
of
on the
course.
Nintendo Switch system this year. The world of
Oh,
Minecraft
and speaking
meets
of
action strategy
farming.
gameplay in Minecraft Legends. A beautiful land surrounded by rich nature is invaded by enemies from another dimension. Team up with allies.
Okay, this is the
and
Muso
fight
game,
against
right?
This monstrous force threatening the world. What secrets await in this new yet familiar universe? Minecraft Legends launches on Nintendo Switch next year. It's a treasure hunter's
Is
paradise.
this Dragon Quest?
Two siblings dream of collecting grand treasures from around the world.
Yeah. Okay, Dragon
Enter
Quest
to the
treasures.
realm
There we
of
go.
Draconia to become
When they look a little bit
legendary
too similar to
treasure
Dragon Ball Z, it's
in
probably
this
Dragon Quest.
series spin-off, you'll recruit a variety of well-mannered monsters to join you on a marvelous adventure. With their help, and with your trusty fortune finder, locating loot will be a breeze. Monsters are perfect travel buddies for exploring this vast world. Bounce on a slime to reach high ledges, or dangle from a Draki to glide over gaping chasms. Support your monsters in battle as they fearlessly fend off foes. Bring your hard-earned haul back to your base and see how much
Iconic.
it's worth.
Oh
Collect
shit, that's a
more
lot of
reasons to
gold.
Expand your base and increase your treasure hunting level. X marks the spot when Dragon Quest Treasures launches on Nintendo Switch December 9th.
Wow. That actually looks like it'd be a good entry point for a lot of people into the Dragon Quest series. Is this like a retrospective of Nintendo games? Okay, I know that. Speaking of Muso games. No Man's Sky, there we go. It's alive, it's been resurrected. Oh, a Plague Tale. Oh, and it's cloud version. I wonder how that's gonna go. I hope that it's not like too slow. I have heard good things about the cloud versions from Nintendo games, but still. Oh, Portal?
We're going to have so much fun together.
Is Portal coming to
At
Switch?
first,
Oh shit,
your
why is my friend calling
participation
me?
is
Give me a second.
appreciated and required. There might even be cake. The Portal Companion Collection will be available later today. I wanted to call it the Why Do You Keep Killing Me collection, but oh well. Let's get started, you monster.
Portal Companion Collection. Interesting.
Farm, fight, and forge friendships in a new fantasy world.
Oh boy.
Welcome to Leafy, a peaceful
Square
village
Enix?
where seasons
Okay.
brightly color the
They
environment.
usually are pretty good with this
Your
stuff.
story begins here in this brand new life simulation RPG.
Like a Harvest Moon?
Do a little farm work. Cook
Whatever
and
happened to
craft
Rune
items,
Factory? Wasn't Rune Factory supposed to come out?
and trek through the fields to collect materials. All while meeting townsfolk along the way. The seasons
You know, I'm actually
gently
intrigued by
flow
this one.
from
Oh, it's
spring,
already out. Well, there
summer,
you go.
Fall and winter. However, they will give way to the season of death.
So dramatic. Quietus. Oh my god, it's so square.
Crops wither. Life is threatened.
Fucking Quietus, man. I hate it when Quietus comes through. Emo?
Find a way
No,
to
you
stop
can't name
the
your
season of
characters
death
Emo.
from wreaking havoc on your home.
You can't name a main character Emo Square. I'm sorry, you can't name a main character Emo.
The fate of the village depends
Oh
on
no!
you. Begin your new life in Harvestella.
Harvestella. That actually looks like
Launching
it'd be a
on
fun
Nintendo
game.
Switch, November
But I can't
4th.
get over the fact that one of the characters might be named Emo.
This next segment.
Hold on, I need to roll that back. I was gonna name a kid that. Okay, here we go. Hang on. No, I think this is too far. Yeah, right there. Literally named Emo. Ah, yes, my wonderful travel companion Emo.
Find a way
So
to
fucking
stop
funny.
the season of death from wreaking havoc on your home.
I mean, it looks like, I think it's gonna be a good concept. I hope that it doesn't, for Emo, like, yeah. You say that, but it's probably the case.
The fate of the village depends on you.
God damn it, Square Enix.
Begin your new life
That's
in
such a
Harvestella,
Square
launching
thing
on
to do.
Nintendo Switch, November 4th.
It's like they just threw caution to the wind and we're like, yeah.
This next
This is how we
segment
do
will
it.
be our last announcement.
Oh, here we
Please
go.
Take a look.
Oh, it's Persona 5 coming to Switch.
Start!
Persona 5 Royal?
Yeah! Coming at ya!
God.
I'm Morgana,
I'm not gonna lie.
Radiance of the Phantom Thieves apart.
Morgana's voice was the most annoying out of the entire
Bringing
crew.
along an ultra top secret video.
On October
I
22nd.
hope you're ready.
Oh, okay, so it is coming. Oh, it's Royal, okay. I guess this isn't too surprising considering that it's also coming to Xbox Game Pass. And also PC too. I think it's coming to Steam, if I'm not mistaken. Oh,
Yup, Persona 5 Royal will launch on Nintendo Switch October 21st. And that's not all. Let's keep the ball rolling.
Wait, what
Huh,
else?
Teddy?
I'm assuming they're also going to put 3 and 4. Yeah, okay, there we go.
Pass, Morgana. Okay, everyone, check this out.
Yeah, Persona 4 Golden, and then Persona 3 Portable. We're right back at the Xbox showcase.
Better believe it. Persona 4 Golden and Persona
I've missed
3
those
Portable are
stupid
also
bear
coming.
puns, Teddy. Thank you for that.
Keep your eyes peeled for more Persona.
On Nintendo Switch.
So actually, it's
That's
funny
all
that you
for
say
today's
that, Nick.
Nintendo Direct Mini Partner Showcase. Thank you for watching.
Wow. Honestly, not terrible. So actually, they actually referenced that in Persona 5 because like part of the game is like you have to like answer, like you go to like class and stuff like that, right? And then every now and then they'll talk about like you have to like answer a quiz question and stuff. And one of the quiz questions was about like the proportion that the general public thinks is like the cutest thing possible, and apparently the round shape of giant heads and round is what people find the most cute in Japan. And so as a result, like, then I think like Morgana makes a joke or something just like, imagine mascots having giant heads and kind of being super round. It's like, wait a second. So, you know, that's the answer there. But overall, honestly, this is a pretty good showcase. I think based on the games that were shown, there was enough there to be like interesting about, and not just kind of like WWE 2K like Battlegrounds when that got announced. Like, oh my god, it's amazing. Yeah, it is the chibi art style. I think like the Square stuff is actually going to be really good because it feels like Square Enix, they're trying their more like niche, super high fantasy experiments, if you will, to put onto Switch. I mean, you can look at like Triangle Strategy. Octopath Traveler even came to Switch recently. Like, it feels like this is their experimentation ground, which I'm actually about. Like, Harvestella, jokes aside about the names, looks pretty interesting. And yeah, it seemed like there were quite a few indie titles that were also going to be introduced. But I think my biggest concern with like a showcase like this, right, where you're showing off a lot of like smaller titles, things that people are not going to be as familiar with, like just by nature of what you're showing, you're not having that familiarity. And this is where I think that like Microsoft still reigns supreme, because if you were to sit me down and be like, you should play these games, and some of them did look really cool, but then you throw a $60 price tag on it, I'm going to be like, no, I'm not spending my money on Harvestella for $60. No, thank you. I don't even know if the game is going to be like that good. It's very niche. I don't know if it's going to, like, you know, a lot of these titles are hit or miss sometimes, right? Which is why, like, the Game Pass method of Xbox makes so much more sense, because you just sign up for Game Pass and you get access to all of the titles that are kind of like this. And this is honestly the problem that I think is going to persist moving forwards for a lot of these like indie showcases and stuff like that, is because they're going to show this off. People are going to be like, oh, that's kind of interesting. But because chances are they've already got an Xbox Game Pass subscription, and Xbox, Microsoft, they're already doing so many of these very inventive, smaller titles. But because you already have Game Pass, you don't have to buy anything new. I feel like they're not going to sell as well. And it's a little bit of a problem for like PlayStation and Nintendo specifically. Like Microsoft, they're sitting pretty. They can make these crazy announcements, and it's going to be great just because, like, oh, if you're paying the $15 a month for Xbox Game Pass Ultimate, you're going to have all these titles anyways. You don't have to take any risk. You can just be excited about, you know, what was it? Blanc? Blanc looked really cool, right? Let me just go here. Laser Eyes. No. Like Battle Network 2. Like, this looks really cool.
And use their individual
right?
strengths to solve environment.
But if you put like a $40 price tag on it, which is also like in Canadian, so that's kind of like the half price, right? I still don't think that it would sell that well. I'm going to be completely honest with you. I don't think it is. Versus if this came to Xbox Game Pass, like I can watch this trailer and be like, oh shit, this is super exciting. I can't wait to just like dig into this because I can just play it whenever, right? So I think that this is going to be something that a lot of the competitors to Microsoft are going to have to deal with. And I don't think that they really have a good solution to it, besides just, you know, trying to make something a little bit better. Is the other PS? Yeah, but the problem with the PlayStation one too is that it's so confusing. Like, they more or less took the convoluted plot of Kingdom Hearts and turned that into their Game Pass system. Like, you didn't need to do that. You just made it confusing for everybody. So that's my complaints with the PlayStation one, because I was like trying to figure it out. I was just reading up on it, and I'm like, and as somebody who's a little bit more knowledgeable in this space and like has an idea on these types of things, if it's hard for me to understand it, if you ask like a parent who doesn't know anything about video games and the kid's just like, quick, I want this like thing, they're not going to know what's going on. So it's such an interesting thing, and I really do think that Microsoft, by introducing Game Pass, has really cornered the market, but also, too, it's pushed indie games back into, like, the mainstream, because so many cool games are on Game Pass, and people are actually playing them now. But the problem being that the competitors know that indie games are on the up and up, so they're trying to get more studios to develop these types of things. But that doesn't take away the price tag that gets attached to the game, and so people don't end up playing it, and then you're just kind of back into the cycle again of a bunch of these cool games being released, but people just not playing them if they're like console exclusives. So that's my one qualm with this whole like announcement, because I do think that a lot of the Nintendo Direct Mini partner stuff is pretty interesting, but I wouldn't pay money for it, I think, is the thing, right? So, you know, it's a tough issue to unpack, and I don't know what the way forward is. I know Nintendo's trying to move it in that direction a little bit more. That's why they want people to sign up for the thing where like you get all the DLC and Mario Kart and stuff like that for free, and like a bunch of like N64 games and whatnot. So they're also trying to like experiment a little bit, but they're definitely not there yet. And so, you know, Microsoft, woohoo, it's a good time to be an Xbox fanboy again. Let's go back at it, boys. Yeah, no, I also agree with that. I think that Nintendo has to be a little bit more like, they've got a niche. They've got a real niche market. And so I think that they know that as well. So they're definitely going to be like pushing it a bit more. But you know, little give, little take. It's going to be interesting. But, all right. I guess tomorrow we can watch the, whatchamacallit. Oh, network error. That's not good. I hope I didn't disconnect. It looks like I'm good. Okay. Yeah, like, we'll watch the Ubisoft. See what happens there. I think it'll be fun. You know. I get to comment on games.